Kanye West, a marketing genius. Whew. You know what? I actually think that Kanye is the one that started this whole like controversy or just like attention grabbing, PR stunts before an album release. Every album, like since I think he pushed back his album for, I don't know how long. He pushed back his album so it would come out in the same week as 50 Cent. And they had this whole beef, which was like dramatic and hilarious. But guess what? He made headlines. And Kanye has consistently made headlines before every album comes out.
You hear about slavery for 400 years. For 400 years, that sounds like a choice.
Whether it's controversial or not. We've seen him go, making offensive statements about black people. We've seen him be dramatic about God. We've seen him do so many things. But I think that now that he's no longer this, controversial figure, and now that he's this Christian and he's promoting God, he's finding new positive ways to be controversial and still make headlines, which is actually quite powerful. It shows that you can make headlines without being controversial. So let's talk about this. But before I get into this video, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. Is going to push this video in the algorithm so it could get to more people, and it's going to encourage me to make more videos. So please like, follow, subscribe, all the above. Let's talk about the new album Donda that's coming out, and he's had not one, not two, but 3 listening parties, and he's turned these into literally tours where it's pretty much like a tour. You're watching Kanye perform essentially, and people are paying for tickets just like they would pay for a show, and he's going to sell his merch. He's going to sell clothes. He's going to sell whatever he sells, and he's getting all this attention. And now all of a sudden everyone cares that Kanye West is dropping an album. Because honestly, this is me just personally, I probably would not have cared, after the first listening party. I was curious, but I would not really have cared about it. Second listening party, I was more curious, but I'll probably still wouldn't care. Now there's a third one, and it's so like dramatic. He stayed in the stadium in Atlanta until the album was released. It's just so dramatic. Now, all of a sudden, I cared. Like, I want to know, okay, when this album drops, I'm going to listen to it. This is how you get people paying attention to you, making headlines. So I hope there's a lesson there about Kanye West. And I'm excited to hear this new album, if it's not already out yet when I'm releasing this video. But yes, as a brand, as a creator, how can you generate publicity around your brand? And one key way to do that is hosting events. I say this time and time again. Events are a good way to get people talking about you and your brand, because events create opportunity for a lot of content marketing, right? Or a lot of content in general. Think about it, right? You host an event for your brand, and there are how many people there, all taking pictures. They're likely going to post that picture or those pictures in their stories. They're going to post it on Instagram so everyone can see, ooh, what was that? What event was that? What are people doing? What's happening? You want people to be asking questions and be curious. You want to spark people's curiosity about whatever product you're launching, right? So an event is a great way to get people to pay attention and to be curious. And people love to go out. They love to go out and do things, especially in this climate where we've spent all of 2020, locked in our houses. There's suggestions that there's going to be another lockdown in the US, but we're not sure. So right now, everybody wants to go out and do stuff. And Kanye is giving us a reason to go out and see him perform, right? We haven't seen a concert. We haven't really seen concerts happen since COVID. And so this is a good way to get people out and about to pay attention to Kanye. Then obviously his dramatic outfits that just make you like, in fact, that's the first thing that sparked my attention. I was like, why is his face covered? What is he wearing? It's really cool. It's very interesting. You just don't see people covering their faces. And that's the symbol of this album, right? This outfit, this red outfit he's wearing. And it's just so interesting. This is how you make headlines. Events, fashion, or let's say, dramatic fashion, right? This video is brought to you by Brand Video Pro's Members Lab, an online course that teaches brands and influencers how to scale their influence and sales. I hope this video is helpful to you. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. A peace.